Okay, I do believe that thing is recording. This is Kelly Renee with Sharing Our Shine, and this is a Whip and Wonder. Today is January the 14th, Sunday, 2024, and I am working on the hashtag DB Big Butts 24 event. And this is the canvas I am working on. This is a Ever Moment canvas I got from AliExpress. I paid $42.85 for it. I bought it some time ago, and when I heard of this event, I thought of this canvas. I started a little late. The event started January 1st. I did not start this event until January the 7th. And as I said, it is January the 14th. It is just after 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning. And I got up a little early. I put on the jazz. And I turned on the wax melt with some cashmere dreams in it and made myself a great big cup of coffee and decided to work on this canvas. I kitted this up. As I said, I started this project January 7th, and you can see it all kitted up. I kitted it up on camera, and that video is available for you to see. This is how many colors? Oh, I want to say it's 35. Let's see. Yes, it is 35 colors. All I had to do was look on my kitting up station and see 35 is where it ends. This particular setup does hold the Elizabeth Ward containers, and I do have the big one here. As you can see, it just slots right in. All of these sizes actually fit in this stamp and supply rack that you can get from Joann's. Um, so it has a plethora of uses, and my preference are the flip tops. But I do have many of the Elizabeth Ward containers in all different sizes, and I can slot them in here as well. As a matter of fact, at the very top of this station, I do have a smaller one that I keep my dryer sheets in for static control. And that's what we're going to talk about. Well, one of the topics I wanted to talk about today. Let me get down to the canvas. Okay, let me take my overnight glue protection thingy off. I just generally I use parchment paper. I do not use release papers. I just prefer the transparency of the parchment. And let's see here. What am I going to do? Let's see. The hearts are black, and I don't want to do those yet. Maybe I'll go ahead and do these half moon shapes. And that is number. Let's see here. That would be number 13. So I'm going to go ahead and do those. Oh, yeah. So I have a list of things I've been wondering about, and maybe you guys will participate in the comments. I have some questions and things that I was thinking on. Oh, one other thing before I get started. I think I'm going to. Well, no, I'm not going. Well, yeah, I'm going to have to move this. And let you guys know, I am using my Pick It Up tool today. I haven't used this on camera yet. I use it all the time. Let me see if I can bring you into the business just a little bit here. There. That's my Pick It Up tool. Now, let me talk about that for just a second. Because I don't see this tool getting a whole lot of love on the interwebs. And I'm going to use it now. Now, I did modify mine to use with my clay pens. It wasn't a big modification, but I did modify it. As you can see, I do have a clay pen that I bought from Etsy attached to it. Um, Now, I did not buy this tool for diamond painting. Let me be clear about that. I bought this tool when I was doing some jewelry making 2012, 2013, 2014, in that time frame. And it helped quite a bit. But as with many crafts, we get started in something and it loses its whatever. But I had the tool. I had the machine. When I started diamond painting in 2019, I pulled it out of its storage and decided to experiment with it. And after a few weeks, let me tell you something. I have not put it back into storage. I use it all the time. It's great for confetti and single placers. If you're a multi-placer, you will need your regular traditional diamond painting pen. But if you're a single placer, regardless, this tool will just eliminate any need for glue dots, wax, putty, whatever you're currently using. It just uses suction. And there's some added benefits to it. So I bought this pick it up tool in 2013 or 2014. I think it was 2013. So I've had it for over 10 years. And I haven't replaced it. I am going to replace the hose. It has dulled and yellowed over time. And I don't have a backup hose. So I'm going to go to Ace Hardware and just get a tube, some clear tubing to have it on hand should this one spring a leak or rip or whatever the case may be. I like to have that on hand because I use this all the time. I diamond paint just about every day. It's my zen. It's my go-to to relax. And like I said, I experimented with this after I discovered diamond painting. And I played with it, and I played with the handle that comes with it. And that works. Don't get me wrong. But I like my diamond painting pens. And obviously, it has to be a clay pen because the tubing has to go inside the pen. But if you're a single placer, okay, let me just say this. It's a great tool. It's not cheap. It's somewhere between low 40s, high 40s. I've seen it $39.95, and I've seen it as high as $45, $46, which is the price of a hand-turned pen, give or take. I mean, you can get very expensive hand-turned pens, but somewhere between the $30 and $50 range is a hand-turned pen. And if you have any of those, this would just be one. You can consider machine just one more. And the clay pens like I'm using here, I think this has a little gnome on it. Yeah, I don't care. It's not Christmas. It's just totally cute. I'm trying to remember the shop. I'll put the shop in the description for you for this particular pen or this particular shop where I got the pen, because I have other clay pens that aren't as fancy or grooved or anything. And I have a selection of these. I think I have 8 different types that she makes. But these pens, I think, are like $12 on Etsy. And they're clay pens, and they're over the pink pens. You know, the clay is applied over the pink pens. And this tubing for the Beatsmith Pick It Up tool slides just as easily, so you can use those pens or the chunky monkeys. That's what I like to call them. I have big hands, and so I like the bigger pens, but the other ones are still comfortable. I just don't use them for hours and hours on end. Do I have any more of these symbols? Oh, I didn't start my clock. I am logging my time with this, and I'm probably about 5 minutes into it and didn't start my kitchen timer. Let me show you that real quick. I've had this for a while. I never took the film off the top of it. When it gets on my nerves, I'll take it off. I don't see any more half moons. I see a J. I see a 4. Maybe I'll get those out of the way. I see the pluses. Okay, so let me just work on this. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Yeah, so the beadsmith is around low to mid 40s. Like I said, I've modified it to use for diamond painting, to use with my pens. And even if you're not a single placer, I think I'm going to get that J out of the way because I only have one. Let me see if I can get one bead out of here. Yeah, there we go. Another reason I like flip tops or one-handed operation, people. Okay, let me get that J. And let me go ahead. If I hit this camera over here where the kitting up station is, apologies. One little tap and it'll swing. It's very annoying. But what I was saying is, even if you're not a single placer, I'm not a single placer. I'm a multi-placer girl. When I work on a project, I generally have 3 diamond painting pens at the ready. I have my main pen, which is one of my hand turns, because they're just pretty to look at. They're comfortable to hold in the hand. I do it with a single placer and a 4-placer. Then I have a second pen, that's a clay pen, that I have a single placer and a straightener. And then thirdly, I have another clay pen where I have my 6-placer, or is that an 8? I think it's a 6-placer, and my 12-placer. And I use them all. I just grab the tool that I need rather than switch tips on a current pen. I just keep multiple pens at the ready. I do have them, why not use them, right? So this is always standby. This is always on my desk. It always has one of my Chunky Monkey pens on it. It only is a single placer, but that's a 4th pen. And this, as I'm not a single placer, there is confetti everywhere, right? I did the J and the 4. I've got a P and a 9 and a hourglass. Let me get those out of the way. So for multi-placing and confetti, it's just, I can pick it up. It's ready to go. I don't have to worry about wax running out. Or anything. And there is an added benefit. Hourglass. I'm trying to remember where I am. I think I have one of those symbols, just one. That's the thing with confetti, guys. I mean, this is maybe a 3-inch by 3-inch block, and I need one of these. I don't have to think about... I think I need one. Do I see another? I don't have to worry about my wax. And I need the letter... What letter is that? It's a 9. It's blue. And because there is no wax, there's no glue dots, there's no putty or anything in here, it just uses suction. The special drills that sometimes can be a little hairy with wax or glue dots where the finish comes off, I don't have to worry about that. I can push my drills around and not put any extra wax over the tops of them. It just tends to work out. And another benefit, okay, there's a 9. Another benefit is that this machine has a sound. It's a vibration more than a sound. You can hear the vibration. And the added benefit, and I'm sure the developers did not have this in mind, I just discovered it as I was using it for diamond painting, and I'm looking for the letter P. Here it is. Got one of those. Is that vibration that the machine naturally makes, it isn't loud, it isn't intrusive on my space or my quiet time at all. I'm going to do plus signs next. Got a lot of these. I'm not sure what numbers. It's number 500. But the vibration transfers. Now, I have this sitting. This is a large canvas. It's a 50 by 60, 35 colors. It's a square. Yeah, I'm living the square life right now. Don't even want to talk about it. So the vibration is sitting on top of my canvas, and I can feel the vibration on my hands. And it just makes you want to close your eyes for a minute. It's just so soothing. I like that sensation. Now, if you don't like that sensation and you don't like the sound of that soft vibration, this is not the tool for you. There's no way to turn it off. I would never turn it off because I can just lay on this. And, not with my full weight. I am, reasonable about it. But I can feel it. And I can feel it in my forearms. I can feel it in my hands. And that sensation just kind of transfers to my upper body. And I can just sit here, listen to my jazz, ingest the sweet scent of my wax melt pot that's right over there. It's just now, let me bring it in, beginning to melt. Just turned it on. I don't have much in there. But the scent is called Cashmere Dreams. I get my wax melts from Pure Bliss on Etsy. I also get my wax from them. I use Patty Wax, which is what I'm using right now, super sticky. And I also use her wax, unscented diamond painting wax. But I get my wax melts from her too. And that soft scent, with the soft music and that soft vibration, yeah, that's my ambiance when I'm diamond painting. Diamond painting, what is diamond painting to you? I wonder what diamond painting is for everybody else. For me, it's quieting. My job, my regular job, I work full time, can be stressful. Lots of deadlines, lots of things to try to remember, and procedures and processes to do. It can be stressful. And I work, mostly full time, but there are times in a project where we're working full time plus. We're working weekends when necessary, so on and so forth. So it's very stressful. So when I turned to diamond painting, I like the fact that diamond painting is very analog. What I mean by that, did I drop? Yeah, I did. What I mean by that is that it doesn't require technical tools. That's my professional life. And I'm in my 32nd year in my profession. And it can be very technical. This is very analog. It doesn't require technical tools in order to accomplish it, or technical skills. I can be creative with how I modify a canvas or choose to what tools I use. Like, this is the only electric tool that I use, right? I don't count my wax melt or anything like that. This is a tool. This is an electric tool. And it does come in European plugs. I've seen this machine on eBay with the European plug. So it's available internationally. But if you've never seen it, and I'm trying to, let me go ahead and pick up on camera. Because of I don't have it turned all the way up. I don't need it turned all the way up. I can actually turn it down. And the reason that I didn't turn it down is because that vibration is at the right level for me. So I can just get near a drill and it just sucks up right into the pen. Another benefit, without, the benefit of this tool or using this, is that sometimes the beads are upside down in our drill tray, in our boat. And because of the suction and how you once you kind of get comfortable with it, you can actually put it on the corner of an upside down bead, and it twists naturally to the front. So I can pick up the upside down beads and place them right side up on the canvas. If I pick it up a certain way, like this one, I did not pick it up a certain way because I didn't see that it was upside down, but easily I can just flip it right on the canvas. And it doesn't have wax in it or wax around the tip at all. So the bead doesn't stick to the sides and you're trying to get it off and have to pull it. There's none of that. There's just suction. What are the downsides of it? Well, for starters, it's electric. So you would have to have an outlet nearby. It does have a very long plug, a generous plug, and it has a switch on the plug that you turn the machine on and off with. So that's one of the downsides. It's not as portable as just grabbing any tool, your thing of wax, your canvas, and off you go. You do need electric. What else is a negative about it? It might be cost prohibitive for some people. You just can't see buying yourself a hand-turned pen because of the expense. I do buy those because they're just a luxury. They are a luxury. They are absolutely not needed. But once you get one and you realize just how nice it is in your hand and nice to have and nice to experience, you might change your mind. Oh, okay, I've got a one off and a one off, and I see a three. I see some more one offs, so I'm going to have to grab these. Let me go ahead and finish up the plus signs. Let's see. Those are the two negatives that I would see about the Beadsmith. It's electric. The cost of low 40s, mid 40s might be cost prohibitive, but using it is such a joy, and it's so easy to convert to diamond painting. Wasn't meant for that. It's not marketed for that. And I think I'm done with this. So those are the two, but those are the only two. Oh, the other negative might be that if you don't like that vibrating sound or the sensation of it, yeah, it's a total don't buy. I'm going to enjoy a little bit of my coffee. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to do some easy stuff, some housekeeping here. I've got letter N, number 3. I've got 2 sideways M's here. That one's sticking up a little bit. Let me fix that. Yeah, I finger surf. That's what I call it. I don't know if there's an official, but I finger surf for beads or drills. I call them beads a lot. Sorry. For drills a lot, that might be a little cockeyed or whatever. I saw a 4. There it is. 3, 4. Okay, let me get those one-offs out of the way. I'm heading over, and this is my kitting up station, and I have shared this in the past on a separate video. These are the flip tops. They're all the square flip tops. I don't know what camera I'm on. There we are. The flip top containers. You can buy them. See, I hit that tripod and it went boing, boing, boing. Not my original idea on the stamp and supply racking that this is on. I got that. I'm going to keep saying Diamond Paintings by Laura because that's where I saw it. And she was inspired. I believe when I saw her video, she was actually inspired by someone else who had a nail polish bottle display where she used hers, but it was acrylic. And the lady did not want acrylic. So she opted to look for something different. And what she found was this Stamp and Supply racking at Joann's, and realized I missed the plus sign. Dang it. And I saw these two M's, but I saw a third. And she opted to go with this because this is made of wood. That racking that you see in the small image is made of wood. It is not plastic. What does it cost? Where is that other M? I know, there it is. I knew I saw it. And I think that's all the sideways M's. That's what I'm calling a sideways M. There is the letter N in brown in this kitting up, so maybe they were trying to differentiate. If they were, kudos to you guys. If you're just trying to be clever, yeah, not so much. You're messing up with my head. That's sideways M. Let me get this plus sign that I missed out the way. So she opted to go with the Joann's racking, and I saw it on her channel, and I kid you not, I saw the video. I knew I had the flip tops, and I had plenty of them because I love them so much. I went on Joann's online right after I saw that video. My local store had it. I bought it online, and 2 hours later, I drove out of town. It's about, sorry, I'm pausing for coffee. 35, 40 minutes? Yeah, I hightailed it to Joann's and I said, gimme. And I brought it home, I set it up, and then what I added that she didn't show, I'm not saying she doesn't use it, because I don't know. She didn't mention it, is that table that it's sitting on is a small little table that you would normally put a monitor on. So you can swivel your monitor 360 degrees. That stadium fit. I call it a stadium. I don't know what they could, Stamp and Supply rack or something like that. And I opted to put to see if it would work because I already had the table. I didn't buy the table. I already had it. I wasn't using it. And I grabbed it and I said, well, I wonder if this will fit on that. It did. And it allows me to, because my space is very limited, it allows me to lift that whole racking system off the table, have easy access to it. And the space underneath the table is where I put my little bins that I get from Michael's for my extra bags that don't fit in the containers, my extra drills. I have extra trays that I go to, supplies, glue, washi tape. All of that sits underneath. Oops, there I go again. Underneath this kitting up station. So I get to use that footprint of space on my table twice, on top and underneath. So it solves my space problem. What am I doing here? Oh, it's a little, I think I just have a couple of those, and I think I already got them. Let me just pay attention. I do want to make some progress here. I got a letter N. That's a lone wolf. A missed opportunity, how I think of it. Because I already did the ends, but I missed that one. Okay, so I got all these done. If you're wondering what the tape is at the bottom of this tray. I mentioned this on another video. I'm going for the letter N. Not my idea. I heard about it. I did not see this. But I took a piece of Scotch tape and put it at the base of the tray. And then I took a piece of washi tape and I put it over that. You can just see the Scotch tape. It's clear, which is why I put the washi tape over it, so it reminds me that the tape is there. But it takes away the end point of the tray. And when you're trying to pick up with your multi-placer, it's hard to get those few drills down here. But now the stop point is up here. So when I put a lot of drills in a tray, picking them up with my multi-placer, regardless of which one I'm using, I happen to have this pen in my hand. So I'm going to put that end down. Where is it? Okay. Is it right side up? Are you right side up or are you upside down? I can't see. Okay. I got wax on it. Oh, there we go. I was able to take it off. Okay, so that's that. Let me go ahead and put that back. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and get this. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this green in her blouse. Or teal. Number is number 905. Go ahead and get that out the way. Oh, I'm going to put a lot of drills in the tray so I can show you how the tape. You see how the endpoint stops where the tape is? It's so much easier getting your multi-placer in there and getting those drills picked up. Again, I don't know who to give credit to. If I knew who to give credit to, I would give credit to them. All I will say is this is not my original idea. I didn't have this epiphany. Someone else did. And then they got on YouTube and shared it with the rest of the community so we all can benefit from it. And I would give them that particular nod. I heard about it on another content creator who was not taking credit. I just can't recall. It was a while ago. But I can't see if I have a drill or not. My eye woes are bubbling up to the surface here. I really should put my arthritis glove on. It just feels good. But I don't want to dig it out. I could multi-place through this, but I have my air pen, my vac pen, whatever you want to call it, at the ready. And so I'm just going to mosey my way and just be a single placer for a minute. So, yeah, I haven't used this tool. I haven't been on YouTube for very long, just a couple of weeks. I'm still building the channel. And on that note, if you have any room in your YouTube viewing budget for another diamond painting channel, I really would love to have you subscribe to the channel. Remember, if you're entertained, amused, or informed in any way during this video, if you would give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, all the YouTube admin stuff, it doesn't go unnoticed or unappreciated. So I thank you in advance. Trying to build a channel and hope that, and again, how do I put this? I don't have ulterior motives for doing this channel. I have been a spectator in the diamond painting community, watching all of your videos. And shout out to Bewitched Cat. She is my chief enabler. She didn't apply for the job. She just, her taste and mine, where we're not always 100%, I go to her channel to see what's out there because she has a lot, she shares a lot, she has a lot of knowledge, and I am hooked on it. So Another shout out to her. If you have not seen Diamond Painting Bewitched Cat, don't let the name of the channel scare you. She's a lovely person, big animal lover, like myself. We just have a lot in common as far as from what I can tell, her taste and the fact that we are both animal lovers. I actually had a sanctuary at one point that I ran. But anyway, I started the channel not because I'm trying to build up some mega anything. I just wanted to be more than a spectator. I mean, I've been diamond painting for a while. I've learned some things. I have my opinions about things. And while I can always leave comments on other people's channels, I had things that I wanted to share. So I stepped out of my comfort zone. As I'm getting closer and closer to retirement, I'm of that age where I'm thinking about it a lot. I started the channel as an outlet to extend this hobby and my participation in this hobby just a little bit. And did I get those all down? I think I got some lumpies, finger surfing. What do you guys call it when you scan over your? Do you just call it finger scanning? What do you call it? I've always called it. That's just a lone drill. I don't know where it came from, but it doesn't belong there, so it goes in the trash heap. I call it finger surfing. I'm looking for drills that might be sitting on top. Let me tell you a little bit about this canvas, too. I have been pleased with the canvas overall. There's not a perfect canvas I've ever done. Oh, I see another J. I could have done that one when I did the J's. I think I'll get that out before I do the torpedo-shaped fields here. Let me just get that J out. Get that out the way. J, where are you hiding? There you are. In the format that I'm recording right now, with the picture-in-picture with my kitting up table and the canvas kind of in view, this is something new. I'm playing with technology to see if people like it. I'm often back and forth, just like anyone else, going for my drills. And I love this kitting up station. Yeah, it may be extra in the eyes of some. There is that torpedo cigar shape icon, and it's all over this. And then once I do this one, I'm down to black, and I will finish up this whole section. And I don't know how long we've been recording, but this is a whip and chat. So I just wanted to kind of turn on the camera, practice new format, maybe get some feedback on the format. What do you guys think? Is it distracting in any way? You don't mind it? You're not a fan? You are a fan? Let me know in the comments. Again, I'm trying to build a channel. I'm trying to do things in a way that are entertaining for you, but are also fun for me to do. I don't mind doing a little extra work and doing the 2-camera setup and blah blah blahs. If I'm finding it, the setup and everything and the results of it enjoyable, then I'll do it. But I'm just trying it now because I'm experimenting. We can do that, right? Yeah, so what I was saying was Diamond Painting Bewitched Cat is my chief enabler. Again, she didn't apply for the job. She's just a super suited for it. So I go to her channel to see what's out. And I go to a lot of your channels to learn, to watch, to see what you're picking out on Temu and One Day Savings. I think I heard that name. GBFKE or something like that. I've never shopped there. I have shopped at Diamond Art Gift. I did an unbagging with 4 of the canvases I got from them. So right now my go-tos are AliExpress that I knew of before I kind of dove back into the budget market. I knew of AliExpress. And where I got this canvas, I will be honest about it, Evermoment is my favorite store on AliExpress. And I know at $42, this is outside of many budgeteers. AliExpress is a budget plus type of site, higher end premiums, higher end drills, higher end printing. It's just higher end. It's about 40% or so cheaper than the general premium sites like Diamond Art Club or Dreamer Designs or Aura Loa, and the many other premium sites now that we have for diamond painting. Every moment it's cheaper. I actually have 3 canvases that I did not. Oh no, are they from Evermoment? No, they're not from Evermoment, but they are from AliExpress that I bought on the third party or the second hand market that were licensed customs. And she was destashing kits, and I bought 3 of them. And I will be sharing them. But anyway, my budget sites are AliExpress. I just discovered Temu. And I just discovered Diamond Art Gift. So I have those 3 that I now frequent. And I have not tried One Day Savings. Oh, what's that other one? Cool Buys, I think it's called. I saw an image that was available on a budget site. I had never been to that site. I want that one. I think this might be clogged a little bit. That's the other thing. On my little organizer spinner thing, I keep like a dressmaker pen, and every once in a while, you do have to put that pen. I can't see it because I'm trying to be on camera, and just give it, because glue, debris, little things get caught up. It's a very small opening, and any type of obstruction would affect getting your drills into the pen. So I just keep that handy. I forgot about that. I don't do it very often, but see, all of a sudden now that I cleaned it out, it picks it up a lot cleaner. I was having a little bit of a problem, so a little bit of dust or little glue pieces or wax pieces got caught up in there, and I cleaned it out, and now I'm back to just jamming. So I saw an image on one of the searches, and I wanted it, so I followed the link, and that's how I discovered Cool Deals or Cool Deals or something like that. But I'm learning from you guys what budget sites are out there and watching your haul videos to see what you're purchasing. I do watch your whip and chats, so when I'm not doing my own whip and chat, getting progress on my diamond painting by diamond painting with you. And I enjoy it, so I hope, you do the same with my videos. My wit doesn't always come to the surface, and I have a limited supply of it, especially at 7 a.m. on a Sunday. And it's like 20-something degrees here in Georgia. Yeah, I've got a nice blanket across my lap. I've got hot coffee at my side. I've got a little electric heater near my feet. I've got my Shih Tzu underneath the desk snoring. Be thankful you can't hear him. I can. Excuse me, I had to slurp a little coffee. I've got my wax melt, melting the wax and giving me some nice scents. I've got my beadsmith going, and that vibration is coming across over the top of the canvas and into my forearms. And it's relaxing, it's soothing. The sound is soothing, the vibration is soothing, the music is soothing, the scents are soothing. This is my ambiance for diamond painting. What's yours? Do you have like a quiet room that you go to? Do you play music while you're diamond painting? Do you listen to podcasts? Do you grab your audiobook? All of the above, some of the above? Share your diamond painting ambiance with the rest of us. Maybe we can add to what we already do to see if we enjoy it. But this is mine. So, I probably started on a tangent somewhere and now I can't remember where I was because I keep segueing into one topic over the other. So apologies. What is going on? Oh, that was upside down. And that was in the way. Okay, now you're back where you should be. And let me put this up a little closer just in case you're curious. I don't know how close I can get it, but as I tilt it, you see that? It just picked it up. So it doesn't have... Oh, I missed a sideways M. Right there. That's going to bug me. Okay, no it's not because I'm going to take care of it. Why I see it. Let's see. You're right side up. Okay. Done. Yeah, so I started down a tangent or two, but I'm revisiting. I've been living in the premium world for years. I've got over 130 premium kits in my stash. I'll be sharing some of those with you. Not all of them. I don't think I'll be doing a stash video. Just the thought of it. And having to pull everything out. Ugh. Not that I don't enjoy everyone else's. Because I really do. But I just don't want to do one. Ugh. Yeah. I'm at that age. And I'd have to do it by myself. And yeah. Yeah, it's not happening. But I'll bring them out and I'll do reveal and react videos because the majority of my stash, I kid you not, I bought them, they came in, and I put them in my stash. I never opened the box. And I hope there's not a high price to pay for not taking the time to do that because some of them are years old. And I will be opening them on camera and reacting to them for the first time. Different than an unboxing, in my opinion. Those are stash reveals and my reaction to it, even though it's not a recent acquisition. And I'll be calling those my R&R videos. Reveal and react. Something from my stash that I'm sharing with you that I have yet to see. Am I done on the torpedoes? I think I am. I think I'm just down to black. And I will multi-place my way through that. So I will be turning this off. So I don't know if that hum... I did not test with my machine on. So I don't know if... Oh, she finally stopped with the humming. Thank goodness. Turn that thing off, Kelly Renee. It's messing up with my nerves. I don't know if that's your reaction or we couldn't hear it anyway. But I can tell you the difference. Okay, number one, I don't hear it. And number two, I don't feel it. And when you have that soft vibration coming across and I have my hands like this and I could... it feels like that. That is totally an added benefit. I'm going for Big Daddy. I don't know how much longer. I should have. That's the one thing I did not do. Well, I can look at my clock. My clock says 40 minutes. So we're close to about 45 minutes in the video. Because I am clocking my time. And did you guys do a logbook? I do have a logbook. I started it this past quarter. All this time I never did a logbook. Was really not interested in doing a logbook. And then I got interested one day, started one. And I wasn't really logging my times. And what I happen to have are library pockets, and I have these library cards. And I'm just putting the date and the amount of time that I'm spending on the different lanes that I'm doing. And today is the 14th, so down here I kind of start at 1:14:24. Yesterday at 1:13, I put in 4 hours and 5 minutes. And then I'll add up all the different subtotals to know how much time I spent on this canvas. Not for any other reason, for my logbook and for my curiosity. Anybody else? Let me know in the comments. Again, if you have time, of room, I should say, in your YouTube viewing budget, would love for you to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. I do have more videos. I have lots more videos coming. Oops, that one got away. It's black, so I don't care. I got plenty of spare black. And I got plenty of black for this kit. So, yeah, turn on the notifications to let you know when I put my next video up. What will be my next video? Okay, let me think about that. It's going to be a Temu, because I've got like 6 orders. I've opened 2, and I've got 4 more sitting there in bags unopened. Kid you not. I really need to get some stuff out of those bags. Stuff that I want. Stuff that I didn't know I needed. Yeah. Like, I don't have a tape measure. I do have, one of these. I finally found it. It was in my toolbox all along. But having one that just coils up would be so much better. And I do believe I bought them from Temu, but I believe they're in the bags. I need to get the bags open so I can put it in my organizer that I keep on my desk. I don't know what I did there. I can't see it. I can't feel. Okay, it's out of there. I'm throwing that drill away. It's bad mojo. Okay, there we go. Oops, nope. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching my kitchen timer. I didn't start the clock on my other phone. And this recording is not timing itself. So, thankfully, I have that thing. And my Whip and Wonders, I'm thinking 45 minutes to an hour. And give you guys something to watch or listen to while you're diamond painting. My banter may not be the best company. I'm not suggesting that it is, but you'd be surprised. Maybe you feel, if you're a content creator, maybe you feel your banter isn't welcome. You'd be surprised. I had to go for a little coffee. It is, because I watch your whipping chats. I see what you're doing. I hear what you're talking about. I'm giggling. I'm commenting. I'm feeling enabled sometimes. If you mention something, it's like, oh, I was thinking the same thing. Now I gotta have it. God, I'm so vulnerable to cute things. Up, 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 up. Failure apparently is an option. There we go. I'm single placing. I'm really not multi-placing. I could be using my Beadsmith. I call it Beadsmith because I believe that's the company name that makes it. It's the pick it up tool on Amazon. Last time I saw it, or last time I had it in my basket because I was going to buy a backup. Because this is 10 years old. It could fail at any time. But that is testament. Oh, yeah, that one just flew the coop. Yep. It is testament to the quality of the machine. I've had mine for 10 years. And I'm still using it. So, it is a good investment. It lasts. It does the job. It's carefree. Once you have it set up, once you have it plugged in, once it's on your table, turn it on, pick it up, and go. Let me finger surf my way. I feel something here. Let me get that one in. All right. Yeah. That one. Yeah, that one was upside down. That's why it felt a little funky. And so is this one. I do try to. Oh, let's see here. And that goes there. That goes there. Okay. So yeah, so even if you are not a single placer and don't feel like you have a need for the Beadsmith, confetti, oh my goodness. It does that thing. I don't know where that came from. I don't see. So it's just, maybe it was just an extra bead sitting there on a cousin trying to blend, and I rooted it out. Yeah, that thing, I am not a single placer. I am a multi-placer. But when it comes to confetti and I just need a break from, that was a bad pickup. I still use my pick it up tool. And my what? I'm a taper. I don't know if you can see that. But I use double-sided tape on my multi-placer. I don't use putty. I don't use glue dots. And I only use wax in my single placer. And that's only because I haven't discovered a way to use double-sided tape in a single placer. If I ever discover how that can be done and done well, yeah, I'll switch. I love double-sided tape. I asked in previous videos if anybody was a taper. Am I the only taper because I am the only taper I know. But I don't know all of you guys. Is anybody a double-sided taper? That's what I call myself, a taper. And those of you that use glue dots, I call you dotters. And then we have our waxers. And then we have the putty people. Maybe you're a blend. Maybe you're a waxer and a putty person. Because you do putty in your multi-placers. I've tried putty. I've tried glue dots. And we all, I'm sure, have tried wax. And many different kinds of wax. I finally found my favorites. So I'm not wax shopping any longer. I use Patty Wax Super Sticky. And I use Pure Bliss Wax Company, scented and unscented diamond painting wax, both on Etsy. I've given away wax. I've thrown away wax. I have found my wax solution, finally. And I check their sites periodically to see where something is coming back into stock. And I get it, and I just add it to my backup supplies. I have some extra Pure Bliss and some extra Patty Wax. Because it does last a while. But at the same time, I'm going to be sad if they stop making it and I can't get it. I'll have to learn how to make my own wax just so I can guarantee the supply that I want. This tape on my multiplacer, if you're wondering, I put it on yesterday morning when I was diamond painting. And so it's been many, many, many hours since I've changed it. And it has gone dry. And so I am constantly right now. It's probably a good time to end my video because it looks like my wax is running out. Let me wax up. I probably need to retape. We're coming up on the top here. Let me retape. Ugh, really don't feel like. On the back of my stadium seating, I have some magnetic strips that hold my cover minder. I generally have multiple cover minders. I need a better magnet on that one. Here's my Elizabeth Ward funnel that I keep on the back. Has a magnet on it. But here's my tape. I put a little hook just glued it on the back. So really, yeah, I have it kind of close to the tripod. And what I do, take a little strip. If you're not a taper, you're like, I wouldn't even know how to use it. No, I'll show you. I put the tape on it. I kind of push into the groove a little bit. Flatten it down. And I'm reaching for one other thing. Flatten it down, kind of get that tape into the groove. And create these wings. And I just cut them off. And I generally have to do this. Let's say I'm going to diamond paint maybe. Like I did this yesterday morning. And I'm just now. And I diamond painted for, what did I say, 4 hours and something. That I recorded. So you can get a lot of use out of it before the tape goes like. I just took the liner off. And now it's very, very sticky. Where you bend it over on the side here, you end up with this tape on the side. And beads get stuck to it. So my process is to, when I change tape, I have a little bit of talcum powder. And I just put a little talcum powder along the sides there. Takes away the sticky on the edges. That's all. Just a little bit of talcum powder. And then to remove the sticky, I just use a cotton old pillow cloth that I always have with me. And I try to get into the grooves and just take some of that sticky off, and I'm good to go. All right. So this is new tape, so it's going to be stickier than I want. So it's going to pick up a little lazily. After 2 or 3 times, it'll settle in. Plus, I'm a little awkward underneath this camera, the way I am. I can't really see. These drills are black, and it's a little tight under there. Let me get from under there and do it another demo. Okay, let me get over here. Pick it up very lightly, because the tape is fresh. Yeah, so anybody else? Again, I'm going to do this one. The only taper that I know, and I can't be the only one out there. I just can't. Somebody else is a diamond painter that might look up on this video that uses double-sided tape with their multi-placers. I refuse to believe I'm alone. Reveal yourself. And if I am alone, well, hey, I'm not alone. There's no way that person or persons may never see this video, but I am one of their kindred spirit, and I don't know who they are, and they don't know me. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I started this channel just to be more of a spectator and to share what I know and what I enjoy about the hobby with others. As I've watched you over the years share your love, I don't know where you belong. You're pink. You're just a flyaway. You were just trying to hide, and you've been discovered. But let me know. I am watching my timer, and it says 57 minutes. So with the minutes that I missed early on, we're probably just over an hour. Okay, and I have a little bit more to do, but you can see as this section becomes starting to come together. Another little lone wolf. I'm going to put you in your place. You flew off from somewhere. There. Now you have a home. Okay, I think I will go ahead and end it there. And thank you for joining me. I'm Kelly Renee. Again, this was a whip and wonder for hashtag DBBigButts24. And I hope you'll join me again. Remember to subscribe, like, share, comment. All the YouTube admin things, very much appreciated. And as you go forward in your everyday life and sharing your shine with other people, remember to practice tolerance and respect, as we all deserve it and we all need it. And until then, take care, everyone. See you next time.